America has long been captured in the imagination as a land of beauty and unique territory. However, in the modern world, this land is seldom treated with respect. The typical Western worldview and capitalist attitude is converse to traditional indigenous beliefs in the sanctity of nature and oneness with the earth. Land rights have always been a major issue for North American Indians who once wholly occupied the continent, and the theft of land is the dominating theme of colonists' treatment of indigenous peoples. Treaty after treaty, North American Indians have seen their homelands confiscated. This dates back to the colonial doctrine of discovery, when many tribes were forcibly removed from their homelands on the Trail of Tears. Sadly, these injustices persist today through the policy of reservations. The story of the Western Shoshone and the miscarriage of justice began in 1841 when the Shoshone first came into contact with silver miners and 49ers. The Oregon and California trails went straight through Shoshone territory, and for more than 20 years, constant immigrant traffic drained local resources. This situation is not unique to the Shoshone, as prospectors were eager to move west during the gold rush, but crimes against the Shoshone add up to multitudes regarding the disrespect of North American Indian land rights. With their lands appropriated by frontiersmen, the Shoshone were left starving and destitute. Through various legislative acts, the Shoshone have seen their lands torn from them, and today the Shoshone hold just 5% of their ancestral homelands. The Western Shoshone have faced a legal battle for over 50 years regarding the return of their land. The case centers on the 1863 Ruby Valley Treaty, a treaty of peace allowing frontiersmen to pass through Shoshone land to goldfields in California. The United States has essentially ignored the treaty by allowing people to settle on Shoshone land and denying the Shoshone rights to their very own territory. For the Shoshone have never ceded their land rights. Not only have they been stripped of their territory, they are forced to witness the complete molestation and ruin of their lands where they have lived for time immemorial. In 1973, the Bureau of Land Management accused the Shoshone of trespassing on United States land by grazing their herds where they had always lived, and in 1974 the Shoshone was sued for trespass. The United States claimed that the Shoshone had lost their land because of gradual encroachment. And in 2003, the government sought to deprive Shoshone their livelihood, and 400 head of horses and cattle were rounded up and herded off the range, where in the winter many died of starvation. For a time, it was unclear why the federal government was spending millions raiding the land of tribal elders. But now, Shoshone lands are home to the second largest gold mine in the world, responsible for 10% of the world's gold production. The impact of corporate mining is far more disastrous than the gold rush, because microscopic gold lies under the water table, so the earth has been catastrophically scarred, water pumped away, and the earth turned up. The government treats Shoshone land as their own by continuing to sell land to mining companies. 950 nuclear bombs have been detonated in the area. And in June 2010, the tribe lost a court battle to stop a mine being built on the sacred site of Mount Penneberg. The mine will use cyanide to extract gold from the rock. This is spiritual and cultural genocide. International human rights agencies have found the United States in violation of international treaties and human rights standards by denying the Western Shoshone the use of their lands. But capitalist motivations block the path to justice.